Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of the Miata Shante podcast. I am your host, Miata Shante. I am grateful that you are here, grateful for your presence. If you are new here, babe, welcome to the Sparkle Party. Over here, we are embracing change. We are welcoming and embodying ourselves, developing on a personal level, and just loving who we are. So, welcome to the party. Oh my gosh. I feel like I always start this way because I just disappear. And it be taking me a minute to get back in the groove, but we're not going to talk about that. We are here to talk about something totally different. And we're here to just be in the present moment. So, welcome to this present moment. I am happy to be here with you. I am happy just for time presenting itself in the best ways possible and bringing us back full circle to where we can cultivate a space where it's okay to be who you are, okay to love yourself, okay to enjoy your growth, enjoy your mistakes, enjoy life, and allow it to lead you to what is going to fulfill you and help you develop personally, to be your best self. That's the most beautiful thing about life, where you feel like you've learned and it's like, oh, wait a minute, like you got something else to discover inside yourself. So let's get to it, okay? Period. But I hope you're having a beautiful day, a beautiful week, a beautiful month, just celebrating yourself and celebrating life. No matter what's going on, we have to celebrate something. There's always something to celebrate. Right now, I'm just kind of just rambling, but we finna get into it. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about letting go today. I feel like this subject is just so full of fear to the point where it's kind of scary to talk about. And I say that because nobody wants to let go. Like, you don't want to let go what's familiar. You don't want to let go of what you have learned or what you feel like you've made successful for yourself. Like, it's just hard to let go all the way around. But let me ask you this question that I want you to kind of ponder on for a minute. Why am I still holding on? Like, whatever it is that you know that you may need to let go of, like asking yourself, why am I still holding on? Like, what is the reason? Is it a job and it's because of money? Is it a relationship because it's familiar? Is it a place because it's comfortable? Like, why do I still hold on? And I think these are questions that we should be often asking ourselves, because it's like when you realize that you're in a place for too long and you get those moments, like if you're at a job for too long and you just often think like, oh, I've been here for so long, like it's repetitive. You don't necessarily think of, okay, I need to learn something new. You oftentimes complain about it instead of saying, I need to let this go so I can cultivate to something new, so I can learn something new, so I can discover something about myself. And it's not always giving to the world, but when you give to yourself, you're already giving to the world. You're already, cultivating in an energy to where you can perform better, you can feel better, and that's already a gift in itself because your energy is expanding. So when you're letting go, you're taking yourself through a shifting transformation that is not only beneficial for, yourself, but for those around you, for your environment, for your children. And letting go can definitely be scary. It is scary. Like, I don't want to let go. Like, what am I letting go for? Like, I'm comfortable here. Everything's working. I may complain from time to time. And I may not, be in the best place that I want to be in, but it's okay. And we make things okay that are not okay. And then we become okay with being not okay, but it's okay. Does that make sense? Like, that was a whole lot. But I hope it makes sense. But I just feel in my heart of hearts that letting go often than not is a feeling of transformation that is leading you to a self-discovery. And when you ask yourself in different situations, when emotions come up that you feel like are angry, that's making you feel angry, or that's making you feel uncertain, or they're just making you feel uncomfortable overall, to where it's an emotion that you really don't want, those are the times that we should really be checking in with ourselves to say, what am I holding on to that's not serving me, and why? Why am I afraid to let go? Why am I afraid that if I stay here, or if I let this go, something is going to happen that I don't want? But what if something happens that you do want? What if letting go of that job just sends you into a different mind frame or a different vibration, to where you gravitate to different opportunities that you thought never existed for you? What if? We don't think about the good outcomes of things. We always think about the bad outcomes of things, because it's like, oh, if I let this job go, I'm not going to have no money. But if I still stay here, I'm disconnecting with myself, And so oftentimes we don't gravitate to those feelings because they are uncomfortable. And letting go is a touchy subject because it's so uncomfortable. And depending on what you're letting go of, it makes you feel like, I want to hold on. I want to keep this control. If I keep holding on to this, then I know I'm in control because I can let it go when I want to. But what if you experience a loss? Or just think about the losses that you have lost or that you have faced. And it's like, it was unplanned. You did not feel the emotion of that loss until it happened. So you couldn't prepare for it. But in the sense of letting go, you can prepare for that. You can look at it and say, if I let this go, what am I feeling on the inside? What am I being drawn to? What is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to discover? What is it that I feel like I need in this moment, in the season of my life, that I'm not getting? But if I let this go, this bad habit, or this, this person, or this thing, just maybe I can discover something different within myself and raise my vibration. And oh my God, what a time that would be. What a time would that be? Like, just thinking about that. Like, sis, right now, if you was to walk away from that job and you are a talented singer, hairstylist, creator, or decorator, or whatever, and you walk away from that and you create your own opportunity, and somebody says, hey, I saw you, I saw a style that you did. Can you do that on me? And you like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's unexpected, because when we just do things and we don't really think about the outcome of it, it is so much beneficial because we can't question it. We're just doing it because something deep down in our heart is allowing us to be in that head space, because our heart is speaking louder than our head. And when your heart speaks louder than your head, Anything that is not serving you, gotta go. And you do it without even thinking about it, because something is drawing and pulling you somewhere that you know you need to go, because something is awaiting for you there. But we hold ourselves back because we're scared to let go of that one thing or that one place or that one person that is so familiar to us, to where we cannot think outside of that. But if you sit and think outside of that, and not just think about the scenarios, but just think about how you will feel. Feeling always produces something more powerful than words, something more powerful than productivity. A feeling is so powerful, yet so unique, yet so drawing, to where it's scary when we feel. And when we act out of that feeling, it's so powerful. We don't even have to say nothing when we hug somebody, but they can feel that love. They can feel that you care for them. They can feel it. And some people be like, "Ooh, I needed that hug." And you didn't even have to say anything, because it was a feeling that you exchanged in the energy to raise somebody else's vibration. Oh Lord, child. Let how many minutes have we already got into, baby? Because we are here. If you're here with me, leave a comment. Just say I'm here. I'm here. I am here. That's all you gotta say is I'm here. But it's funny because I was out one weekend and we were buying some perfumes from this perfume guy that sells oils. And there was this girl that walked up and she was talking. I mean, her energy was just so powerful. And, she was just like a light. She was just a cool being. Like, she was a cool person. Like, she had this funky hat on. She was like she was in town. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. And so we saw the guy again on a different occasion after that, and we bought some perfumes, some oils. And he was like, "Hey, y'all know that girl?" He was like, "I had a good day that day after I seen y'all, and we were talking and stuff." And he was like, "You know that girl that was standing up there?" And we were like, "Yeah." He was like, "She's a songwriter. Like, she's wrote songs for Beyonce. She's wrote songs for such and such." And I'm like, "What?" And he showed us a picture of her online. He said he ships to her house. He's connected with her. And it's like, she was so humble. And, you never know who you're going to come in contact with. You never know, who would truly support you for real, because you're genuine, And it's like, this guy, he stands out there and he sells his oils. And I don't know his backstory. I don't know his history. But the genuineness of him is just like, wow, the energy that he's drawing in without even knowing it, and her being up there, her coming up to him and supporting him, and now he's shipping, oils to her house because she wants to support him, and the energy exchange that they had was so powerful. And it's just like, she felt something, I felt something, and I know he felt something, because I felt something from her. I'm like, she's so cool, laid back, And I say that to say, like, you never know what opportunity that your creativity can align you with, or align you with someone that could be so much more beneficial to you, just establishing your creativity, in whatever it is that you want to do. And it's like putting that out there. And he sells his oils. He makes his oils. They're handmade. And for somebody to feel him and want to support his product because of his creativity, he let go of his fear. He let it go. And he said, "I'm just going to do it." And he's selling it. And he's connecting, with a power that's so much higher than him, because all he had to do was let go of the fear, or let go of that you're not going to sell to nobody. Nobody's going to buy your oil. Nobody, to let that go and just do it. Sell it. Stand out there. Put your product out there. Put yourself out there and just connect and let the universe do what it's going to do. I mean, I feel like that is so beautiful, and I got so deep with that, but yeah, child, I'll be going on and on, but that's what we here for, right? Put here in the comments. Like, just put here in the comments, because I need to know that you're here once again. But yeah, I mean, back to letting go. Like, you don't know the power in letting go, and we don't know the gratitude in letting go. We just don't know how letting go is so beneficial to us in certain seasons of our life, in order to propel, in order to promote, in order to just reach another self level. We have to let go of things with ourselves. And don't get me wrong, like, sometimes it's hard to let go of habits, like habits that you've established. Like, sometimes it's hard to let go. But when you think about the benefit of letting go, and when you weigh the pros and cons of what's serving you and what's not serving you, and you can actually see it written down on paper, and to write that down and say, what habits are serving me, what habits are not serving me, what emotions are serving me, what's not serving me, and being able to let that go and cultivate and draw near and bring more consistency and structure to things that are serving you. Letting go will just become a norm, and you won't question it, and you won't have fear against it, because it'll be so normal for you to kind of analyze your life and analyze the people you're around, the environments you're around, and you'll begin to just let go, because you know that there are lessons here, but there's also blessings over there. And so that's a beautiful thing, and a choice that we have. We have a choice to let go. You have a choice to let go. You have a choice to rebuild. You have a choice to cultivate to something new. You have a choice. And when you cultivate those choices, and you look at them, and you analyze them in a way to where it's beneficial for your needs and your values and where you want to go and how you see your life and what you want to manifest, it's so much easier to shift, because you know that the shift is also bringing something within yourself that's an inner fulfillment that is so much beautiful in what you're letting go, because what you're holding on to could be, hindering you in a way. It could be helping you in a way, but, nothing comes when things come with confusion, when things come with, an emotion that is just not cultivating you in the best way for you to be your higher self. It's time to analyze that. It's time to say, what can I do so that I can be happy? What can I let go of so that I can gravitate to more peace? What can I let go of to love myself more and free up space here so that I can give what I need to me? And I feel like that's so important. And I want to encourage you and let you know it's okay to let go. It may not be the right time to let go of some things, but when you do get to that point where you're tired and you're looking at things and you're just like, what is going on? Like, I'm at this point where I need to look at some things. And I need to see where my exhaustion is coming from. I need to see where my doubt is coming from. I need to see where my low energy is coming from. And it's okay to take a moment to analyze that and let go. Let go and align and bring in more of what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you confident, what's going to make you love yourself more, what's going to free up your time to be there for your friends, for your family, and just live a little more than cultivating, a success that is in reach, but it's not a fulfillment, for you. And so, it was just on my heart to talk about that because, it's a lot of things that I need to let go of. It's a lot of things that, I have to realize within myself to say, what is stopping you? Like, why are we still here? Why are we still going through this circle? Why are we still making these same mistakes? Why are we scared? Like, why? Because I'm not only talking to my mind, but I'm talking to my heart. I'm talking to my spirit. So it's a we thing because we're all combined, to make me and to make the character that I want to present. So letting go is a powerful thing. And I want to stress that and normalize that letting go is okay. And, the need for certainty, the need for control, letting go of just the judgment of yourself and others, old stories about yourself, just letting go of others' approval is just, when you look at it, it's like, why do I even care? Why do you even care? It's like you're seeking validation for what? You validate you. You have the choice. You have the decision. You can do whatever you want to do. And when you realize that and you sit with that, it becomes more easier to pave a way in your journey to say yes, to say no, and to really let go. I've said a lot, and I hope that you've enjoyed this moment. I hope that you've enjoyed my words. I hope that you've enjoyed, just my spirit and my presence here. And in this moment, I share with you love. I share with you peace. I share with you encouragement and support on whatever journey that you're on. And whether something is being taken away from you, whether you're, letting go or making the choice to let go, do it with love. Do it with peace. Do it with the uncertainty of, no, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know everything works out for my good. I know that I am favored, and I know that everything happens for a reason. So whatever my purpose is to give or receive, I'm going to be right there to do it, and it's all going to work out just the way that it needs to. Thank you for your time, babe. I hope that you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful rest of the week, wonderful weekend whenever you're listening to this. I hope to have you here again in this space with me, just to cultivate a little bit of sparkle, get a little razzle dazzle. And yes, I will be here again. I hope to hear you or be here again. And I appreciate your support. I thank you for listening. And yes, I will talk to you soon.